Airport code fun. Join the locals in playing sports on the airstrip. Now Tuvalu is tiny. It's kind of impressive it was even discovered to begin with. I'm Camilla, I make travel and geography related videos, and today we are zooming in on... Where are you? It's so small. Tuvalu. We are back in Oceania, in one of the world's smallest countries. Let's zoom in. Tuvalu is an old name meaning 8 standing together, which is a fitting name because Tuvalu has 9 small island groups, while one of them has very little land above sea level. They are thinly populated atolls and reef islands. Tuvalu is a nation within the Commonwealth and lies in the Pacific Ocean, more specifically Polynesia. But what really is Polynesia? It is a sub-region within the Pacific Ocean and is shaped like a triangle between Hawaii, Easter Island and New Zealand. And the Polynesian people share a similar culture such as language and beliefs. Tuvalu does not share any land borders, but close neighbors are Wallis and Futuna, part of France, Fiji, Vanuatu, Solomon Islands, Nauru, Howland and Baker Islands, part of the US, Tokelau, part of New Zealand, and Samoa. 3 of the islands are reef islands, Nanumanga, Niutau, and Niulatika, and the remaining 6 are atolls called Nanumea, Nui, Vaitupu, Nukufetau, Funafuti, and Nukulele. Now Tuvalu is tiny, but how tiny? Tuvalu is the 193rd largest country, put differently the 4th smallest country in the world. Only bigger than the Vatican, Monaco, and neighbor Nauru. Yes, it's even smaller than San Marino. It is number 195 in population with 10,200 people. Only the Vatican has less people. The capital city is Funafuti and the town Vaiaku holds about half the population. Other towns are Asau on the island Vaitupu with about 1,500 people and Tanrake on Nui with another 500 people. You know it's small and remote when Google Maps only found a partial match. Still find it though. And now for the extreme points. I have to be honest. It is so hard to see the islands on the map. So I'm gonna make it simple for us. The country may be tiny, but it does spread out pretty far. It lies between the latitudes of 5 to 10 degrees south, just underneath the equator, and between the longitude of 176 to 180 degrees, lying west of the international dateline and being one of the first countries to hit the new year, where the first country is Kiribati 2 hours before Tuvalu. So now we're measuring how regular the shape of the country is. If we'll have a country that is more irregular than Tuvalu, I'll be surprised. Okay, we have the area of the rectangle. The area of Tuvalu is just 25.9 square kilometers. Make that 26. The area of the rectangle covers about 307,000 square kilometers. So Tuvalu covers 0.008% of the rectangle. It's kind of impressive it was even discovered to begin with. Now we'll zoom in on the capital, Funafuti. Here it is. I immediately noticed this airport. It's just a long landing strip right here. Here's the town and here are some green areas. Maybe this is a lagoon as well. Tarasal. Church, a mosque, Jehovah's Witnesses. There's some diversity here. A hospital and another church. I like the colors. Look at this, dark blue and light blue. It is really beautiful. Now let's see if I can find some street view here. Oh no, there isn't too much. Well, there's one on the airport there and there are some here. Let's go to the airport first and let's see what happens there. This is so beautiful. Okay, let's take a look here first. This is the airport, the landing strip, and those trees. Oh, the lighting is so beautiful here. Colorful houses in the middle of the Pacific. And here the sun is setting. I mean that the sun is rising here in Norway. Wow, look at that. That's a beautiful picture. Thank you. Let's check out the rest of the islands. Let's go there. What is this? Kind of seems like a vacation resort, but I'm not sure if that's what it is. I see some motorbikes parked here. They're sitting at the porch. I don't know what this is. It looks like an important building. So motorbikes are a big thing on this island, huh? I see some cars too. But I guess it's a really small island, so maybe you don't need a car. Yeah, the streets of Funafuti. Oh look, the building was the government of Tuvalu. Wow. I want to find one more spot. Maybe try this one here. Yep, the beach. Nice. This is a pretty big beach. Really wide. Overlooking the capital city. Bench and a parasol. This is really cool. They just got this all from the woods on their island, I think. And here you can go swimming, maybe you can go diving here. Are those boats in the background? Yes, they are. Natural landscapes. Tuvalu has tropical forests, beaches, coral reefs, lagoons, and atolls, here shown on the island Funafuti. Tuvalu has many atolls. But what is an atoll? An atoll is a ring-shaped coral reef. It surrounds a body of water called a lagoon, but it doesn't have to surround the lagoon completely. Sometimes atolls also hold an island. The coral of the atoll often sits on the rim of an old volcano. Tuvalu does not have any rivers or lakes, but it has some lagoons. For instance, on the island of Niatau, and the 2 lagoons on the island of Nanumanga. Now to the tallest points. The tallest point in Tuvalu lies on the island Niulatika, one of the 3 reef islands, with 4.6 meters or 15 feet. See, the average elevation of the land of Tuvalu is less than 2 meters. And the rising of sea level makes that the country is in risk. The rising salt water can destroy crops like coconuts. Researchers from the University of Auckland say that Tuvalu may remain habitable for over the next century, but the inhabitants may have to evacuate sometime in the future. Let's do a random street view. Where should we go? I can't really see the places we can go really easily, but I think I see something happening here, so let's just try there. That's some rough ocean, but what is happening here? This is something man-made, but I'm not sure what it is. Look at those colors though, it's so pretty. Yeah, some tropical forests, palm trees. Just look at this, it looks really windy. This is remote. Island Vaitupu apparently. You can see something else on this same island. You can try and go here. Is that a house? Looks like it. And a bike. They just bike around maybe. This looks like a chicken, but I might be totally wrong. Yeah. Driving in his backyard. Oh look, another building. This could be a school. Well, yeah, it does remind me of a school. There are some kids here. Opposite side time. I find what lies on the opposite side of the Earth by measuring 20,000 kilometers from the capital Funafuti. Normally we land in the middle of the Pacific, and now we're starting here, so I'm pretty curious, and we hit land. We're in Africa, in Ghana, in Lake Volta. Actually, this is interesting. You know, Burkina Faso was formerly called Upper Volta. And, well, I'm gonna come back to this in the Burkina Faso episode. Time for some travel suggestions. Funafuti International Airport, airport code FUN, only has 2 direct connections. Tarawa in Kiribati and Suva in Fiji. The cheapest round trip that I found from New York City cost $2,025. And then you're there in Funafuti as one of few tourists. There is no tourism information center, so it's better and seems like a lot more fun to just let the locals guide you. A fun activity is to rent a motorbike for about $10 a day. Drive around the island, well, not really around, just drive in one direction and then turn around, but that way you get to see much of the island and it's a great introduction to Tuvalu life. Another really cool thing you can do there is join the locals in playing sports on the airstrip. See, the airport is being used only on Tuesday and Thursday mornings, and the rest of the time is being used as a public park and a sports ground. You could join the locals and play soccer or volleyball. Seems like so much fun and a great way to get to know the culture. The most popular tourist activity in Tuvalu, however, is to experience the beautiful beaches and ocean. In the Funafuti Atoll, there are about 20 smaller islands, and several of these lie in the Funafuti Conservation Area, which is a 30-minute boat ride from the mainland. Well, mainland. Here you can walk around on the islands on the soft white sand, maybe see sea turtles that live there, as well as manta rays, and you could go snorkeling and see corals and fun, colorful fish. It seems to me that life in Tuvalu seems really relaxed and in touch with nature. Tuvalu has many islands that may seem hard to see on the map because they're so small. The average elevation is less than 2 meters, and Funafuti International Airport only has 2 direct connections. There may not be many grand activities, but you don't always need that when you have nature and people to talk to. I say this more often after I research a country. After researching this country, I really wanted to travel there more than before. My eyes have become more open to Tuvalu now, and I really would be honored to visit this place. These were some geographical facts on Tuvalu. Next up is Turkmenistan, and we're zooming out. Thank you for watching, guys.